Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with this beautiful guest, my mother.
Oh, you're so nice.
Thanks, Mom.
No warning, just get out of the shower and go, oh yeah, we're gonna videotape.
Alright, so I came up, well, also shout out to Lexi, my sister, for kind of helping me, but this new series on my channel is going to be called GAB CAB. And basically, it's just like driving around with me, a mix of like carpool karaoke, cash cab, Q&A, whatever video I want to do while driving. So this weekend, since I'm home for a few more days, I figured that I would do a GAB CAB Meet the Foolers. So we're gonna do a little Q&A with my family so you guys can get to know them better, and then they can help you get to know me. We'll see. All right, so to start off, question 1, what time was I born? My mom wouldn't know.
I have it in my phone.
She doesn't remember when I was born.
It was like 2:40, I think it's 2:43. It's 2-something a.m.
I ask her this all the time, but she has no idea.
Gab was born at 2:43 a.m.
She literally has a note in her phone because I ask her so much because she has no idea. I
just have memory.
Oh, we just hit a big no. I guarantee my dad will know tomorrow. How did you pick my name?
Ooh, we went between Isabella, because I wanted a Bella, Lexi and Bella. And then your dad liked Mackenzie or something like that.
Lexi, right? Was more Mackenzie than.
Well, and he still wanted it.
Still wanted it,
I believe. And then he didn't like Isabella because he said you have to have a last name like Mussolini. Fuller just didn't. Isabella Fuller didn't go. So I don't know. We kind of found a middle ground and came up with
Gabriella.
Yeah, Gabriella.
But if I was a boy, I was Easton, right? Did you have any other boy names?
No.
Did you Easton?
No.
But I wasn't a boy, so it doesn't matter. What was I like as a kid?
Well, you weren't as quiet. When you were younger, you weren't that quiet.
Really?
No. I think you and Lexi switched roles. Because I feel like she was quiet. I seem to recall the one time at a McDonald's playground.
She was like quiet and I was wild.
3 and 5-ish or something. Yeah, like some kid was picking on her. She was real quiet and whiny, and you're like gonna beat him up for her or something. I don't know. You were like thing, and then you guys switched roles, and then she became the Gabi one, and the not quiet one, and you became quiet. What else? I know. Yeah, your teeth were rough when you were little.
I had really bad teeth.
Well, you had 4 teeth capped and bonded before you were 2.
And then
you were born with little to no enamel on your teeth.
I was jumping on the couch at
and then
Grandma's
a week
house.
after that happened, and they were all nice.
I was jumping on the couch at my grandma's house, and then Lexi started jumping, but like we went like this, and my tooth went into her head, and it like died, and I had to get it taken out.
Like Cindy Lou Who. The next day you were all swollen and you had like a black tooth.
Yeah, so I had to get that taken out, and then I was without a tooth for like 7 years. I've also gotten like 8 more teeth pulled in my life. It's been a rough journey.
And it grew in like a chicklet.
Yeah, it was like really big. Really big. If I find pictures, maybe I'll insert them right there. We'll see what I can find.
And then that one guy at Halloween, that mean guy that thought you had in those funny teeth.
My teeth are really bad. My orthodontist said that if headgear was still a thing, that I would have had it because.
But they straightened.
No, they did really fast. I had a retainer before braces for a little bit, and then braces 2 years, and now.
So kudos to the orthodontist because.
Thanks for saving these things.
She dressed as a nerd one Halloween and had one of those weird. What are those things?
The like teeth. I don't know. The like Halloween teeth you wear. They're
yeah,
like
crooked
crazy
teeth. And she took them out, and the guy didn't know that. He said, "You can take your teeth out." So that was sad. Gabi was afraid to smile when she was little because she didn't like her teeth. But now they're beautiful.
What's your favorite memory of us together?
Oh my God, we have so many because we're always together.
No, we're best friends.
When we were, I mean, that's because I'm her chauffeur. And we'd have to drive to AE for hours, and then we would drive to Rain 2-3 times a week for hours, and then we would drive in Miami Top Gun for hours.
And we just sing.
We drive
in the
back
car.
and forth to Florida from Florida to Erie many times.
There's so many like inside jokes, but like I don't even know the stories behind a lot of them to even say.
There's so many things.
Like 9 times out of 10 when we're together, there's at least one time where we're like in tears laughing.
Oh, remember when I sneezed and I blessed myself?
She was like driving and on the phone talking to someone, and she sneezed and thought they sneezed, so she said bless you, but she was the one that sneezed. It was so funny. If you could describe me in 3 words, what would the 3 words be?
I can't do 3 words on anything.
How many words do you need?
Smart, beautiful, and ambitious.
Thanks.
Lots of driving. What other things do we do on our drives?
We sing a lot. We're both really good singers.
Well, actually, I still stink, but your voice has improved so much that I swear you took secret voice lessons. I was going to say that on the way home from Westfield last night.
I definitely did not
Thinking that I think she took secret voice lessons because we used to both be tone deaf, so it was really good. When we were singing, we were both bad. Now I'm really bad, and she actually sounds better.
It's still not good, but I couldn't care less. And when a good song comes on, I will sing at the top of my lungs and not care at all. So we arrived at our destination, so we are gonna have a little commercial break. And by commercial break, I mean I'm just gonna pause it for you. It's gonna be about 2 seconds, but for us it'll be about.
Come up with some commercials.
It'll be about an hour and a half. So I'm gonna let her think about all the great times we had when I was a kid, and hopefully she has some better answers for this video. So we're back. It's nighttime now, so the lighting's a little different, and we look a little worse than we did.
Yeah.
One time, I think I was a freshman in high school, she packed me my lunch and didn't want to warn me that we had like no food at the house, so she used whatever she could find. So then I get to lunch and I open my lunchbox and I have crackers, pepperoni, and Chick-fil-A sauce. And that was my lunch, and she wanted me to eat all of that together.
Sauce.
Yes, but not with crackers and pepperoni as a lunch.
Sounded good to me. So it was like a Lunchable.
Okay, you're missing.
Minus the cheese and the little cookie or whatever. Crunch bar.
Alright, well, thanks for being on segment 1 of GAB CAB Meet the Fullers. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks to my mom for doing this video, even though you know nothing about my childhood or about me.
I do too.
But yeah, so I'll catch ya in part 2 with my dad tomorrow. See you then. I'm joined by the one and only Brian Fuller.
What's up, y'all?
That's my dad. Well, to start off, what time was I born? Because mom doesn't ever know this one.
You were born at 2:43 in the morning.
Alright, so she got it right, but she had to have a note in her phone saying the time. Oh, and we also have another special guest here. Lola, say hi. What kind of baby was I? What was I like? What'd I do?
You were a good baby. You were easy.
Still am.
You are very easy.
Compared to the other one.
You're a good kid. No complaints, world. No complaints.
Thanks, Dad. What was like did I have any weird like favorite foods as a kid?
Chicken was always your favorite.
Yeah,
still is, I think. Any kind of chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, chicken, period.
Just chicken?
Just chicken.
Or like funny stories when I was a kid or us together or anything.
I told you don't have a lot of funny stories because you were a boring kid. I mean, probably the one where Lexi knocked your front tooth out when you were like 3
we told that story.
With the first
and all
13 years of your life
god-awful
without
teeth.
a tooth. Yeah, she had hillbilly teeth for a long time. What did I always tell you?
They were gonna be beautiful eventually.
That's right.
Eventually they were.
You're gonna grow into your teeth. Be a beautiful young lady like you are.
Thanks. What else? He was my softball coach until I started playing softball, and then he was my principal.
Big mistake. She should have kept playing softball because She could have been as good at softball as she is at cheerleading.
What? Did we have any fun softball stories? Anything? I don't think so. I don't think I did anything special.
You got a hit in your very last at bat.
I did. I retired from softball, and then like 2 years later, he had me fill in a tournament, and I went up to bat once, and I got a hit. So my batting average was 1,000.
Yep.
It's pretty impressive. What's your favorite memory of us together?
Gosh, that's a tough one. You dropped that on me right now. Probably the softball.
Just anything
Any
in particular?
memories? All your cheerleading competitions.
I have a picture of us. I'll insert that right here.
Probably that weekend, the Darien Lake tournament. You and your sister were on the same team. She hit a grand slam. You got a base hit. I had a stolen base.
You make me look really short in this. You're really tall. I'm really short. How come we don't have any funny stories or any? We never had childhood videos either, so I don't know. I feel like all the funny stories are of Lexi. Lexi was the bad kid. I was a good kid. I never really got in trouble, mainly because Lexi was the older sister, so she always got in trouble. Anyway, even if it was my fault. But
Which it probably usually was.
no, not really. She was a very bossy big sister when we were smaller.
Was?
Still is.
Still is? Yes.
If you had to describe me in 3 words, what would you pick?
Smart. Beautiful. And driven.
Thank you. You and Mom pretty much said the same thing. For all the cheerleaders out there watching, what would be your advice if someone wanted to do what I did and move for cheer as a parent? Because I feel like a lot of the time that's where the problems come in.
As a parent, what would the advice be?
Yeah.
I guess just to trust your kid and allow them to take a risk, take a chance. But it was a little different. We had family down there, so
Yeah.
it was a little easier to let you go.
And you were my principal, so you figured out the school thing very easily.
Made things work, but
Anything else you want to tell them about me? I think we spent longer trying to set the camera up than we did filming it.
you're right. I think you're right.
But this setup worked pretty good. The camera's staying.
Just stay tuned, world. Lots of exciting things coming from Gabi Fuller.
Thanks.
Lots of exciting things.
Guess that's it for now.
Peace.
Alright, so part 3, except we're not driving this time. We have a good old Uber here.
Hey. My name's Antonio from Brooklyn.
And I'm here with my favorite sister.
Your only sister.
Lexi. Alright, so, to start off, tell me, what was your first impression when I came out of the room?
Literally no memory of 1998.
This is a good
I
year.
was 21 months old.
Alright, and you were excited. Did you want a girl or a boy, do you remember?
Well, I always wanted a brother, but I wanted an
Okay.
older brother, and that wasn't an option, so you were fine.
What is your favorite memory of us together? Great.
I did hit you on the head with a baseball bat one time.
Yeah, okay, so we were
It was an accident.
fighting over a baseball bat, and I let go and she kept going and it hit me in the head. But the worst part about it was our parents still let her go to Waldemere.
The worst part about it was
She wasn't grounded.
She went inside and told my parents I purposely hit her on the head with a baseball bat.
But then she wasn't even grounded anyway.
It was an accident. We were fighting over the bat and it hit her in the head.
Then there was one time we were about to go to Marguerite's. We had dance practice, and I was laying on the floor and you jumped on my shin bone, and it hurt so bad. And anytime, story of our childhood, anytime I would cry, she would feel so bad and do whatever that I like wanted her to do. But she was so mean until that happened.
You're about to do an In My Feelings challenge real quick.
I don't know the dance.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me.
The only part I know.
I want you, and I need you. I'm down for you always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you.
I think I cut your bangs. We were laying and watching TV and I found scissors and cut your bangs off. I do remember that.
I've had some awful haircuts in my life.
Those are some of my favorite memories. Insert the picture right here after she got her hair cut like a boy. And all I wanted was a picture because my dad wanted to know what it looked like, so I took one of her bowling in the kitchen. If you could be any kitchen appliance, what would you be?
A KitchenAid mixer.
It's
a good one.
I'd be a touchscreen refrigerator.
I know you would. I would maybe be a toaster oven. I really enjoy those.
You really like toaster ovens.
Because they're very convenient.
If you could be locked in a jail cell with a celebrity for a year, which celebrity would you pick?
Sam Smith, hands down. He would make my time a whole lot more enjoyable.
I'd pick Kevin Hart, hands down.
Also a good one. But Sam Smith's voice would just put me to sleep, and I feel like I could never...
I don't think he'd sing much if he was in jail.
Well, he would have to, because what else do you do in jail? If you could switch lives with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be?
Well, I don't want to switch lives with a dead person.
I mean, like, while they were alive.
Yikes. Any celebrity?
I would probably pick Blake Lively.
Yeah, Blake Lively, hands down. No doubt in my mind. Married to Ryan Reynolds. Gorgeous. What's your favorite cereal?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Mine's Fruity Pebbles.
We're like polar opposites.
In every sense of it.
Yeah, we really are.
If you could have any actress play you in a movie, like about your life, who would you pick?
Blake Lively.
Yeah, she'd probably do a good job of you. I don't think there's anybody that I would want playing me. Oh, Mila Kunis.
Fat Amy.
Mila Kunis. Fat Amy. Rebel Wilson would do an awesome job of playing me, but I think I'd want Mila Kunis because she's very feisty, but she's still like really good looking, so that'd be great. All right, this was fun.
Well,
thanks for having me, everyone.
Yes, now you know the Fullers more than you did, hopefully. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you follow. I'll have all my family's social medias linked down below.
Yeah.
Go give them all a follow.
Give us a follow. We have quality content.
Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below more videos you want to see or more people you want to see be a guest on the GAB CAB. Yeah. Any last words?
Stay classy, San Diego.
Bye.